Assalamu alaikum wa rahmathullahi wa barakaatuhu. Today I would like to talk about our topic, Muslims contributing to the society. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala starts the Holy Quran with Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq, which directly translate into read. Read in the name of your Lord who has created you. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Talabul ilmi faridatun ala kulli Muslim. Seeking knowledge is obligatory upon every Muslim. While we don't actually follow that very sincerely, but these people you see here are people who took those words of advice and sincerely put it into their heart and use those words daily. For example, let's talk about Abbas ibn Firnas. I'm pretty sure you all heard of the Wright brothers and how they are called the father of aviation. But actually, to be honest, Abbas ibn Firnas should be called the father of aviation. According to an Arabic scholar called Ibn Sa'id from his 14th century book, Abbas ibn Firnas flew over Spain for 6 to 8 minutes using a glider made of silk and feather only. Now let's talk about Mr. Dr. Ibn Sina, a multi-talented person. His book is called Al-Qanun fi Tibb, which directly translates into the canon of medicine. It is a famous book used in European medical school for almost 600 years. And now let's talk about Zahavi. He is called the father of surgical instrument because he has invented around more than 200 surgical instruments which we still today use in our operation theater. And he is the pioneer of catgut suture, which means that when you put a stitch, it automatically dissolves into your skin. Now let's talk about Al-Kawarismi, probably the most hated person in this list, because his book Al-Jabr directly translate into algebra, and Al-Khawarizmi directly translate into algorithm, which is a computer terminology which we use in our computer science nowadays. Now let's talk about someone who's not really familiar in our Muslim Ummah. He's called Sheng He. He's a Chinese traveler who said that his fleet consists of 300 ships, and under him work 24,000 people. He makes the crew of Columbus, which is only three ships, look really puny. They said he had a total of 7 voyages around the world, from here to here, from Africa until Malaysia and Indonesia. They said that the mosques he built are still in Indonesia and Malaysia. Not only that, they said, some scholars say actually says this, that if after Shang He died, the Ming dynasty, which is the empire in China, put an isolation law, which means that China will not trade and will not communicate with the countries surrounding it, and will not communicate with countries which had trading partnership with it before. So what happens is that because of China's isolation law and Shang Hi's death, it gave rise to Portugal and Spain, who became the colonial power in the next 500 years. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmathullahi wa barakatuhu.